What's up, guys? Welcome back. So instead of doing my norm, posting my monthly progression milestones for each month, in which I have lately forgotten to do, I skipped like 2 months. Well, I'm getting back up to doing it again, so I figured I would switch it up a little bit and go live this time. So basically, if you're not a subscriber or you don't watch my live streams, basically what I do is I'll just go to each chest, open it so that I get it on video, and then that's pretty much it. I'll take a look at my skills, my recycle bench, my dogs, setup of everything, new walls that I, and it's been quite a while. Update video like this. I have a lot to go over. After this update video, I'll be doing a raid, so I'll get that on live stream as well. Hey, what's up, Marvin? Long time, bro. I apologize for, being away so long from live stream, but I should be back from now on. And I'm trying to work on getting a green screen so that I could go on cam. So I want it to be a professional type of look. I don't want it to look all shitty, you know what I mean? So I want to green screen and make it official, really. But iOS, as far as I'm told, I can't get those like special, what is it called, like alerts that you put on your shows, last donations, last subscriber. Like, somebody told me that I can't get it on iOS, and I looked myself and I can't really find anything either. So I'm just gonna forget about it and hope that they release something. Now, the first thing that I want to, let me fill my benches up first. Fill my benches up while I record my video. Oh, by the way, guys, they have optimized this game. I don't know if they really actually did optimize it, but I swear, man, I fly through my base so much faster now. There's no, before, when I'm moving stuff around in my inventory like I am right now, there was I would have to put my finger on the object, like this stone brick, and when I move it like this, it wouldn't move. It wouldn't even light up, it wouldn't even highlight. I would swipe it, and it would still be sitting there. It would have, every time I wanted to move something, I had to wait 5 to 7 seconds. It was ridiculous. And I was like, I'll probably still move slow now since I'm streaming live right now. Every time that I stream live, I go pretty slow. But when I'm not streaming live, and after they brought this new 8.5 out, it's been lag-free, ban-free, glitch-free, bug-free. Dude, I went from hating the hell out of the game to loving it, dude, because, I like every part of this game, but the lag and everything, made me hate it, man. But now that it's, taken care of, seemingly, I'm having a lot more fun. So, yeah, it looks like I'm moving pretty damn slow. Well, oh well. You guys will just have to put up with it. I apologize for that. It's only when I stream live or record. It's very strange. I don't know why, but we'll just have to deal with it, I guess. I'm pretty good, Marvin. How about you, man? I don't know who else is here because I don't have the chat up right now. I would rather not have the chat up for personal reasons. Let's just put it that way. Alright, since I have my benches full here, I will start opening up my chests and my skills and everything to document the month of May. Going into June, hopefully I can progress even more. But the first thing I'm going to do before I open all my chests is do an overlook of my base and show you the walls. I mean, it's been so long since I saw me go live. Okay, you gotta go. Alright, man, no problem. Have a good day, dude. And, so, yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I went live, but those of you who saw my live streams when I did go live, you can kind of remember how my base was like. I completely freaking changed it around. You see this. If you remember... Oh, cool, check it out. I have enough to make one more steel wall. This is for the flooring, and this is for the... So we'll do that later. Hey, what's up, Kyle Smith? Long time, bro. Yeah, see, I'm still a little bit laggy. But that's only when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, I go quick. So, instead of stacking up my generators on top of each other in a big pile, I put it around my truck. Even though right now I don't have anything in my truck, I plan on putting some badass stuff in the truck because AIs are not able to move these out of the way in order to get through the trucks. I mean, if you take a look here, I can't get the circle to show up to the truck. As long as that circle shows up, I can get into the truck. But, as you can see here, no circle. You can't get to the truck. So the only people that can get to my truck is real people. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting some really awesome stuff in that truck just to help some people out. Okay, so overview of my base. Oh, by the way, this build mode, another thing that was happening, the main reason why I was gone for so long live streaming is because every time I clicked this build mode, I would crash. It would not let me go into build mode. The only way I could go into build mode is if I completely uninstalled the game, reinstalled the game, and then as soon as I got into my base, click the build button. But as soon as I got out of build, and I'm like, oh wait, you know, I forgot one wall, or I forgot to move one chest. As soon as I went to press it, I would crash, and not only would I crash, but I would lose all the stuff, all of the I did before I crashed. I would lose it, all the progress. So now that I can go into build mode and everything's a lot less laggy, I'll show you guys my base now. So this aisle right here was not opened up like this yesterday. I just did this like last night. I opened up. Right now I'm in the process of making a huge video of the progression of the walls of my base and how I'm building my base up. And I've been making this video for 4 months, and I can't post it until I have it completely finished. Now, once I had the whole base finished with stone, that's when I put the video up, but I'm like, wait a minute. I had a full trunk of steel, top to bottom. What was it, 45 spaces in each trunk? 45 spaces of 20 stacks of steel. And wait a minute. Instead of posting this now, why don't I just make all the walls steel, then post it, right? Well, I got halfway around my base and realized that a full entire trunk of steel wasn't enough to finish the job. So, it's going to take a little bit more time. Now, as of yesterday, this door that you see here was actually a wall. And this wasn't an open space. This wasn't an open aisle here. This was all honeycomb here too. But it was a wall. So this was not opened up. And these chests weren't here either. So what I did was, I busted down these walls. It seemed like I crashed there. I busted down the walls and then put chests here so that I had more chests safe. And I do have enough materials to make the walls here, but this is not the correct video to make it. After this video of doing the update of my base, I will be putting these walls up immediately. But here's the extent of the overview of my base. And then I got 2 turrets here, one facing this way, and then one facing this way so that I can get into this corner. So if a survivor wants to come around here to this, he can still be hit. I have 2 safes here, cannot be broken into, these safes. Another turret on the corner here for any survivors that want to come to this corner. And then a turret right here. Now these are all the places that I do not have steel. So if anybody wants to break in here, or over here, or here, you know, I'll have at least a type of defense. Now, this is where my metal starts. Here, and it runs down. And keep in mind, each floor panel costs 15 steel. Each wall costs 20 steel. Not to mention the aluminum. And the materials to make all that to make all the steel. Every steel bar requires 1 copper bar and 1 aluminum bar too. So not including the charcoal as well. So think about how much time and effort that went into this. And keep in mind also, I had never bought a steel wall in my life. This is all handmade by resources that I have smelted myself in the refining furnace. So, we got this wall here, and then it's traveling upward, stops here, because this is where my benches are, and I really don't care, but at least I have 4 layers of stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 layers of stone. So that's what, 5 times 15, that's like what, 70? I don't know, I'm not good at math, but, you know, that's a big chunk of their noise meter, which frankly, I don't think these chests, and if they do, it's okay, because I'll be making these stone, metal, anytime soon. So then it starts back up metal here. 1 second. I think I'm gonna go live on YouTube much more often now, because the pain that it takes to edit and upload it is just unreal, dude. Like, honestly, the amount of time it takes to edit is longer than it takes to actually record the video. So now, when I stop this video, it's done. It's uploaded. I don't even have to upload it automatically. Absolutely, like, nice, dude. I think I'm just gonna be doing this. Where am I going today in the zones? Well, first I'm gonna do a raid, and then after that, we're gonna check the raiders' new missions for me. Oh shit. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. I'm going to check the raiders' missions, see what they want me to do. That will depend on where I will go for the day, or for the next couple hours. So, going back to where I left off here, pick up right here again, and then they travel all the way up this side, and then it stops here. So, I'm getting there, guys. Okay, now for the next part. So, as you guys remember, there was a lot of walls that weren't doors. They were just solid walls that were really restricting, like, certain parts of my base. And even if it didn't restrict parts of my base, since this used to be a solid wall. So, like, every time I would travel down this aisle, I would have to go around and out. And it was just a pain in the ass. So I knocked that down, made it a door, okay, and then right here, I've always had this door, but this whole wall was always solid. That's why I made this door last night. So now I can gain access to the middle of my base from outside instead of going all the way down here to my only door, going in here and having to travel all the way up. Now I can just go straight to the middle. And this section was not opened up. So it basically stopped right here at this wall. Last time you guys saw me, it stopped right at this wall here. And so I built on and made it doors. And I made doors up here so I can enter this base anywhere I want, really. As long as there's no spike traps there. And up here, I added doors up here so that I can enter the top of my base. And if you remember, random walls here, back when I first started making this area, I didn't plan on it being this big. So there was a lot of walls, not doors. And it was just so random. Like, say this one was a wall, like this one was a wall, this one, like random ass walls. And it was such a pain because I had to put the chests in certain ways so I wouldn't get stuck on them or get trapped in that certain area. It was a nightmare. So I busted all those walls down and made them doors. How nice, right? Then this door was a wall. So was this and this. All of these right here I'm sorry, hold on, not these ones in between my gun racks. These here were walls. So, like, I never had access to this last row, ever. These were all solid walls. I busted down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 walls last night. Just so I can have this entire row available to me. So, after this video, yeah, I'll immediately finish these doors. I do have the materials. But let me finish my video here. I left these ones walls right here in the middle so that I can distinguish which is my top and bottom half. All of these top ones right here were walls, and then this one was a wall. So basically, you can see these ones are walls too. So basically, this whole place here was a room right here, and then in order to get over every time I had to go through this door down here. So instead of that, I made this into a door and all these doors. So all I had to do was just, at the top here, go there, or if I had to go to the top door and up. So that happened. And then over here, this last row, if you guys, this used to be all walls here. So I opened these up as doors too. So this whole entire last row is opened up to me with that door that I just made last night as well. So I basically opened up all sections of my base now, which is amazing because I was running out of space because I have the maximum amount of chests, the maximum amount of trunks, maximum amount of chests, and maximum amount of level 2 chests. So yeah, I think that's about it with my base. Now, I think I'm going to move on to skills. Thanks. I appreciate it, man. I've been working on this thing for so long. Like, oh, man. I don't know. 5 months, maybe? Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. But anyway, let's move on to my skills. I'll come up to the dogs too, since the dogs will be next. So skill-wise, I got Animal Friend, Look Around, and well, Sneaking, that's normal. I don't really have a whole lot of the actives. Self-healing, I'm not really concerned about, because the self-healing is so low that it's not really worth having. Sprint, I would like to have it, but honestly, Sneaking I need Sneaking more than anything. Except Raids, I would like to have Sprint. Roll, I am not concerned at all to have, because Sneaking beats all, honestly. Passives, I got the extra pocket. Trader, guys, if you know the trader deals, for getting this trader skill, I uploaded a video of some of the deals that the trader will offer you. It is so damn cheap, it's unbelievable, dude. He'll want like one woodworking bench, or like 5 wires, or like, dude, I mean, it's insane. Like, earlier today, he asked me for 5 cans of beans and 1 can of beer. And he'll give me shotguns, M16, like the same stuff he always gives me. Chance to get melees too, skull crushers and stuff. But he gives me Glocks and shotties and everything, dude, for these insanely cheap deals. Trader is a very awesome skill to get. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I got Cold Survival right off the bat. Like, I downloaded the patch, came into the game, and I already had it. I don't know about you guys, but it's not doing anything for me. I get cold with the same old clothes, the same everything I did before to stay warm. I'm still getting like cold the same way as I used to. I don't know what the benefit is, but whatever. I have it. Burglar, pick locks, 14 faster. It's not really needed. Walker, that helps if you're walking. I always run or use fuel. Since I have fuel to last a lifetime, I really don't care about that skill. But I have 4 points. Medic, Neat Freak, Glutton. Now, Lucky. I have Lucky maxed. This will give you a 10% chance to get better loot when in, red zones, yellow zones, and green zones. No matter what place, whether it's the north, south, it will give you 10% more. And also with the, what's it called? Hold on. With the skill called Bloodhound, increasing chance of finding rare items. This doesn't work just for the items behind the doors in the bunker. That is a misconception. This works everywhere. So, not only will you get the 10% from the Lucky, but you get, the 20 to 25% that you get from your dogs as well. Wait, 5, 10, 15? Yeah, that 20% from your dogs, 10% from Lucky. That's a 30% chance. Now, let me tell you guys, ever since that I maxed both of these out, oh my god, dude, I have been getting such awesome. I'll get like a Glock every single run. Like, I don't farm yellow or green zones, I only farm red zones. But every time I go, every one trip, I'll at least get 1 Glock, sometimes a shotty. I've even M16s and C4s, and I get them often. Remember back before all this stuff came out, how rare it was? Like, you'll have to do probably 15, 20 runs before you even find a C4. Maybe 30, 40, 50 runs before you find a C4. I'll get a C4 probably every 5 to 6 to 7 runs. It's amazing. And like I said, usually a gun every single run. So it's pretty damn amazing. Same with the bunker. Behind the doors, I used to get 1 copper ore each time I went behind that door. Now I get either 1 steel plate or 1 steel bar or 1 copper bar behind those doors. So dude, maxing your dog and the Lucky skill will skyrocket your loot, dude. I can't even begin to tell you how awesome it is. I'm having so much fun playing this game now ever since that I started getting better drops. Quiet Gunner, this is what you guys want, dude. It doesn't just reduce noise from guns. It reduces noise from your melees, too. So, eventually, when you have 5 out of 5, you'll have 10% less noise. So, out of... Basically, you can bring melees. Or, honestly, you can bring a shotgun because it makes the most noise. Or, I mean, it makes the least noise for the most amount of damage per shot. So, one shot, that's only one noise. You know, it does 70 damage. Now, a Glock, so you're using a Glock, it's 20 damage per one shot. So, every 3 Glock shots is equal to 1 shotgun blast. So, bring a shotgun with, you know, Quiet Gunner maxed, you can clear out all 3 waves and probably only gain 5%. That's it. Just 5 noise. That's it. It's pretty damn amazing, dude. You guys want to go for that. One of the first ones. The first one, though, the number one top one that you want to get the skills from AI-based zones is Raiders will give you 10% more likely chance to show you a base with more loot. I've been noticing lately, I've been getting a lot of bases with awesome ass loot. Okay, back when they released, what was it? It was 1.7. I don't know. It's whenever they made raids super awesome. Like every raid was full of freaking loot. I think it was 7.10 or 7.9. That's it. Yes, I remember because that's when I wasn't able to log in. It crashed when I tried the base bug that I had. So yeah, 7.9. Loot was freaking amazing, dude. But after that, I think 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, they completely made raids shitty again. But now that I have Robber, it picked back up, back to that time where they pretty much increased the loot of, from the raids. So Robber is definitely, the most awesome thing that you can get. AI skill slots. All the rest of these are pretty much retarded, dude. Camouflage Master, I wish that I didn't get that skill point. I'm hoping that I don't get it again, because I want people to raid me, man. I want people to raid me. Bruiser, 10. Oh, wow, that goes up to 10. What? I thought it would be 5, dude. Okay, so you can have 120, not 110. Okay, I'll be looking into getting more points into that. But, dude, guys, I've been trying so hard for Hacker. I can't freaking get it, dude. As far as ATV driver goes, if you look at my previous videos, you can see that I have already gotten it. But as I told you like 10-15 minutes ago, I was crashing so bad that's why I stopped streaming for a while, because of the crashing, is that it just wouldn't be fair to you guys. Well, that's actually what happened. I got the skill, and any time that you either killed yourself in your base, or died of hunger, or however you died inside your base, or you tried to leave your base by running outside or going to your chopper to leave, you would crash. No matter what I did to save my progress, to go to the loading bar to save progress, I would crash. What I did as a precaution was I recorded myself getting the skill. And what that video shows, I think I uploaded this a month ago. You guys can go... Dude, I raged. I raged like a motherfucker. You can go back and laugh at me if you want. But I was so super mad, dude, because it is so hard to get a purple stat, to get a rare stat, dude. And I got this ATV driver, and I'm sitting there saying to myself out loud to my stream, God, I hope I don't crash. I have to not crash right now. Please don't crash, right? And I even went to the extent of taking something out of... If you take your inbox, it will save your progress. So I took something out, and I was like, okay, so I'm safe now. So I went to my upper to go save progress, and if it didn't save, I took something out of my inbox, and it probably should have saved anyway. Well, I crashed, and I fucking lost it. And I came back, and what do you know? I lost the skill. So I reported it to the devs and made a big deal about it. And what did the devs say? Well, you guys can probably think what they said. They pretty much said, shove it. The sun don't shine, and we don't give a shit. And have a nice day. So let me drink some water here. Alright, back to my skill. My skills are done. So let's move on to the chests. Or, no, dogs. Yes, let's move on to the dogs. Now, I've worked so freaking hard, dude. So hard. Wait until you see this. Alright, so, Norma Jean. This was my old dog. My beloved Norma Jean NJ. She was half pit, half Roddy. Just a sweetheart, man. She was my everything. She was my life. And she died of anemia. And it was pretty sad, dude. So I think about her every day. This was like two or 3 years ago she died. So I still think about her every day. And I was so happy that they allowed me to rename my pets that I renamed them all Norma Jean. So, starting off with Norma Jean 4. Let's start off with Norma Jean 2. 5% Bloodhound, rare items. 5% experience. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you know this, but experience on dogs doesn't just pertain to level 1 to 99. It does help you in your exploration points, your exploration experience. It does help you. I got this straight from the dev's mouth. I sent a ticket and asked them this, including Dev Veronica. She also told me this. She confirmed it. So, you guys want to have Bloodhound experience or animal, if you want animal, one of the two, and leader. I got 5 damage on this one. So, a perfect 5-5-5. Working on trying to get Norma Jean 2 into a level 4 dog. And I can't seem to do it. I'm using dog food. I'm using Rusty here with Witty Stat. I got Norma Jean here with Witty Stat. And I can't get it, dude. I've tried probably 50 times. I cannot get any of these level 3 dogs to level 4. I don't know if my account's bugged or what's going on. I know it's a 5% chance to get to level 4. But, dude, come on. Get real. 50 times with success? Oh, man. I don't know what to say about that. But, to Norma Jean 3. We got the same stats. 5% Bloodhound. 4% experience. 4 to damage. Not a perfect 5-5-5, but pretty close, right? Norma Jean 4. We got Animal 3. Okay, it's not 5, but, it's pretty close. I'm still working on making new awesome dogs. Rare chance 5. Gotta have the rare chance 5. And 2 to leader. God, this hurts so bad, man. When I saw these stats, I was so upset because this would have been so awesome if I would have had 5 to leader. That's all I wanted. I don't care about this 3%. Had this 5%. All I wanted was 5 to leader. I want a 25 damage dog so freaking bad. Right now, I think my damage is 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think my damage right now is 18. Yes, it's 18. Almost the same damage as a Glock. That's like bringing a Glock with me and firing it every 1 second. Without even having to do it, plus my attacks. My dog does more damage than I do. It's so freaking amazing. I love this dog thing, man. When it first came out, I was like, fuck dogs, man. Like, this is so useless. Why even work on this? Well, now I know. This dog system is only worth it once you have 4 dogs with these stats. And then it's godlike. It's just quite amazing. I can't stress enough how amazing this is. Now, my fourth dog, this was my first, and it's actually my shittiest dog, and it's actually the only dog that I have True Friend. But as long as I have one dog with True Friend, I can use all these other stats on these dogs. So, this dog, unfortunately, I have damage stats. That's why I'm working so hard to make these 3s to level 4s with a True, so that I can get rid of this level 4 white dog. But I will inherit white coat to one of these Norma Jeans here. I'll get rid of these stats. I will not inherit these stats. I will get rid of these stats. But, what is this, a male? I'll mate it with Norma Jean 4. Keep Norma Jean's 4 stats and inherit the white coat. That's my plans. So, for Norma Jean's skills, number 1 is witty. It's the lowest. It's like having a level 1 witty. It's terrible. 4 animal, that's not bad, you know, right? And only 1% bloodhound. Imagine if I had 5 leadership on this and 5% bloodhound. How much, like, I'm already amazed how awesome this has been doing. Imagine it with 5% more on each one. That would be so dope. And we got Baxter here, level 3, and we got Rusty, level 3 here. And I'm trying to mate these with these guys down here, and I just can't do it, man. I can't get them to go up to level 4, and I almost give up. So, those are my dogs. Onto my chest. Now, this is the part where you're really going to be amazed, dude. I hope, I'm going to give you guys a second to go change into some clothes that you don't care that, you know, get dirty, because you will shit yourself. Where to start? Where to even... Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. Alright. Why don't we start out with the middle first? We'll start off here. This is my silenced gun chest. And actually, you know, I have a silenced chest and I have a fully modded chest. Then I have a fully modded chest for M16s, then a fully modded chest for Glocks. So, what happened was, those chests got full, so now I have to start putting the fully moddeds in other chests. So that's why you see those there, and just some random other laser Glocks. This first row, if you guys remember, this first row used to be my guns. Now I changed it to melees. So here's the quote-unquote runoff, the spill-off chest, where my other chests are full. So when they're full, I have to put it in this chest, and this is what this chest is. So whenever I need a weapon to go out and fight with, I'll come here. Or I'll come to this chest down here, actually. This chest down here is what I'll do first. Right here. I put all my half durability guns and half durability melees, which I just finished off. I just made these crowbars right before I started recording this video, actually. That's what I use. I barely use any guns. I barely use any good machetes and saw blade maces and skull crushers. I save everything. I am a hoarder to the max. So this chest right here is what I use to put the extra samurai swords, all the good melees I stick up here. C4s, I know there's guys here that used to watch my streams all the time. You guys remember I used to have 2 trunks full, top to bottom. I'm talking all 45 spaces, top to bottom, 2 trunks full of C4s. That's why I have so many points on my skill system. If you don't know this, go to one of my videos that I posted a month ago about C4 exploration experience from AI bases. If you want fast experience, one C4, doesn't matter if it's a stone wall, a level 1 wood wall, or level 2 wood wall, blowing up a wall with C4 will give you 15 experience. Now, if you remember, if you hit a wall with an axe, each 5 hits is like 1%, I think, starting out. So you have to hit so many goddamn walls just to get 1 level. You probably have to kill 2 entire AI bases completely to the ground just to get 1 level. It's ridiculous. So what you do is take, 7 C4s to AI base, and you got your level. Instant work, no time, nothing. So that's what I did. I took 2 freaking trunks, and you could go check my previous videos. That's where I used all my C4. 2 full trunks. And I got massive exploration points, and I used those. And that's actually what I have left over, is those 8, 9, 10 that I have. And I'm saving those only for raids now. And since I have such a solid base with stone and steel, I don't need to fight the witch. So if I don't need to fight the witch, why waste the little C4 that I have left remaining when I don't need that head to ward off the horde? You know, they just die hitting my base anyway. So here's my machete box, all full durability. Here's saw blade bases, mostly all full durability. The ones at the bottom start to get like 3/4 of the way down, but for the most part they're all full. And these are all trunks, keep in mind, trunks and military chests. None of these are level 2 chests, these are all trunks. Let me eat something right now, because I don't feel like dying and coming back. Actually, you know what? Let's bring some with me so I can just eat on the way. Put one in my extra slot there. Alright. Let's continue on with the documentation for May. Okay, that's machete, saws, skull crushers. Now, lately I've been using a lot of skull crushers just to get through the bunker quickly. As you guys remember, I only use cleavers and crowbars for the bunker mode and hard mode. You will never see me use a gun in the bunker, except for turrets. Everything else, I use crappy old, just crowbars and cleavers. That's all I use. But lately, I'm overflowing. You can see signs here. The trunk that I'm about to is full. The sword trunk is full. The saw blade trunk is full. So that's where I'm putting everything in here. I decided to use some of my skull crushers to make room to put, my spillover items. So that's those ones. Next is my swords, all full durability. Let me eat some more. I thought I took care of that. Next is signs, all full durability. Now, I changed my base big time. I know you guys have, some of you even emailed me photos of my base layout, all the chests, and what is in all of my chests. Now, here's a good chance to use this video to update those, those you guys made. So, it's a lot different. Some of the things are in the same place, but a lot of it isn't. This is just, God, and I have so many SWAT armors that pretty much 20, random chests have a SWAT armor in it, just because I can't fit them anywhere. I just have nowhere to put them. I never use SWAT armors for anything other than the blind. So, here's my fabric. This is tape, gas spillover, guns spillover. You'll know why I say spillover. Okay, in about a second, you'll see. Gas, well, I'll show you right now. Here's, wait, where is my, oh, yeah, here's my gas up here. Hold on. Here's my gas. Enough to last me for lifetime. All of my turrets currently have 20 in them as well. Up maximum, and then put 20 on top. So, like, I have that full trunk, and this, what you see. Well, not that, that's hard. But, and this. And the guns that you see in here, you'll see why I'm in here, trust me, you'll see. Here is basically like vehicle parts, air filters, and just masks. And you know what? I want to delete these masks because I have no room. I have no more room in any of my chests. All my chests are full. And I've been saying this for 2 months. Back when I used to stream daily, you guys remember I said that every single day that I stream. I'm so full. I have nowhere to put any of this stuff. I'm still saying it to this day, dude. Like, I don't know what to do. Kafir will not add more trunks. Or, I mean, well, more any chests to this game. They stuck with the maximum possible. They have that threshold. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, I want to start on this side for this. First of all, I want to see what's in this chest real quick before we move on. Okay, just extra clip, extra mag, extended magazine, handguns, full durability, keep in mind, all full. I moved this chest because I made this doorway yesterday, so now that's all opened up. Now, be ready to be amazed. This is okay, this isn't a spillover chest. This is my shotgun chest. All full durability except for the ones at the bottom, these 3. Hey, Marcel Zawa. Wow, that's a hard name. Marcel Zawa. How about that? There's my shotguns. Okay, here's where you're going to start getting amazed, guys. Here is my VSS's. All full durability. Trunk. Keep in mind. Oh, get ready, boy. Oh, you about to shit yourself. Boom. Fully modded AKs. Entire full chest. Full durability. Oh, who has that, boy? Tell me. Who the hell in this game has that? Nobody. Boom. Full chest of M16s and Glocks. Full durability. Fully modded. Boom. What's this? Hold on. We'll go to this one first. Boom. Grenade launchers. Oh, miniguns. What do you got to say about that, boy? And then the spill-off, since they won't fit anymore, I have to put them over here. And here's my scars, my Berettas, and my flare guns. And this is a military box. Now, before I continue, I want to show you what's in my gun rack. Since they were spilling over and they could not fit... Oh, wait, I changed it. Okay, these used to be all grenade launchers too, but I used them in hard mode as just a fun video. Now, here's a sad story for you guys. I had 8 Guandos. These are Guandos. If you don't remember the special event, the Chinese New Year's event, they were giving these kind of rare too. Guandos, I had 8 of these, okay? And one, I was figuring out what I wanted to put in all of these, and I wanted to 2 of these full Guandos. So put all Guandos in my rack so it would look more impressive. So, in the middle of doing this, I died, okay? My body was there, and I'm like, okay, I'll get my body, blah, 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 and I start, I'm in build mode, I'm doing my thing, right? And if you get, if you're thirst or hunger while in build mode, it doesn't alert you. You know how it goes, when you're dying? It doesn't do that when you're in build mode. I died a second time, and I didn't pick up my body. What I lost was those 4 Guandos, 4 grenade launchers, 4 miniguns, and 2 scars, 2 flare guns. The 2 scars and flare guns, but the 4 miniguns, the those and the 4 grenade launchers, I about cried, dude. I'm a fucking 31-year-old dude, grown ass man, and I about fucking dropped tears, dude. It sucked, dude. Let me tell you, I still think about that. On to the next boxes. Boom. Boom! What'd you say about that? One more slot, dude, and I have my AT. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 180 engines. I'm 20 away from finishing my ATV. Not too many can get that close to getting their ATV. So I got all my turret parts here. On top of the turrets I already have built, I have all level 3 turrets. I don't know what to do with these parts. I'm not sure if we can recycle them, but eventually I probably will have to recycle or just straight up delete them, just trash them. I have, again, as I told you, I have a SWAT armor in here. I just have nowhere else to put these SWAT armors, and a couple spillover guns. On to the next row. Fabric, yes. And we will start with the next row. What's in here? Okay, these are my modified M16s, all lasered, all full durability, mixed up with some these are modified. These are collimator sighted. Non-modified down below too. Here's a laser sight. I'll stick that at top. And let's go to the next section here. Here's my laser-sighted AKs, my extended mag AKs, and then, the one we just looked at had the remainder of the collimator sights. Here is, this used to be a spillover box, but it kept spilling over until it became an actual full box of guns. Same with this one. This used to be a, but when I was full of VSSs, I had to start putting them here. And here's some more laser-sighted. Oh, you know what? I have a really good idea. Hold on a minute. One sec. Bear with me, guys. I would like to do something real quick. No, that's not it. Aha. I want to put my laser sights with my laser sights. That makes sense, right? So, just give me a moment to do this. So I'll just have one full chest of laser sight. Makes sense. I see that before. I find stuff like this all the time. Man, it makes so much sense doing it this way than that way, Alright, got that taken care of. It fit perfectly, too. I was only one gun off. Perfect. But the amazement is not over, guys. Stick around. You'll see the rest. Alright, let's put the rest in here. Okay, boom. Okay, now all these are laser sighted except for one. And the VSSs. Now, do I have any lasers? Yes, I do have laser sighted in here. I'll be damned. Just one. Only one. So let's trade that out. Nice. Wow, that's perfect, dude. Alright, let's go on down the line. I'm hungry again. Okay. I know that there's people here that used to watch my streams. Do you guys remember the trunk that I had from top all the way to the bottom, full with steel? all steel, a whole trunk. Well, guess what it looks like now? Gone. It's all gone. I know, dude, you guys are probably fucking crying right now, dude. It's all gone. Where did it go? My walls. It's all in my walls. For those of you that came late, who are just coming in now, my steel walls start here, go all the way down. And keep in mind, the floor cost 15 steel, and the wall cost 20. So it's 35 steel per wall, basically. So it starts up there, comes all the way around here, stops here, okay, and then this corner of stone, and then it starts here again, and it runs all the way up to the top again. And the floors and the walls done. So all that steel, a full trunk, top to bottom, this is what that made. And keep in mind, like I said before, to make 1 bar of copper, to make 1 bar of steel, you need 1 bar of copper and 1 bar of aluminum. So all the steel that I had, add 1 bar of aluminum and 1 bar of copper to each bar of steel. And just do the math in your head. That's fucking amazing, isn't it? Crazy. So this is the amount of aluminum that I have left. But once this aluminum's... Oh, by the way, guys, you also remember the military... Not trunk, military chest. 55 spaces. Top all the way to the bottom, plus a trunk, top to bottom, of copper ore. Just the copper ore. Not copper bars, but copper ore. Those are gone too. Completely gone. I turned them all into copper bars, and then turned those into steel bars for my walls. All that stuff is gone, guys. What a shame, right? My walls. So, I'm very proud of my walls, man. I really am. So, that's all I have left. It's just this aluminum. That's it. Now, once that aluminum is gone, I have this trunk of aluminum wire. This trunk of aluminum wire. This trunk of aluminum wire. And... the rest of this was filled with bauxite. But actually, just yesterday, my last daily raid, I do a raid every day. Yesterday's raid, I gave the last of my bauxite to the raiders. That's all I use to pay the raiders. I use bauxite. Because every 4 bauxite is 1 steel bar. So, like, if they're okay with taking 4 bauxite, they're not going to be okay with taking 1 aluminum bar. Why? I don't know, because aluminum bars are better, but they think bauxite's better. I don't know why. So I always paid them in bauxite. Well, as of yesterday, I'm out of bauxite, so I'm in a bit of trouble. I did have 15 bauxite left over, but I put in my my bait chest here. I always keep the 15 bauxite for the raiders to take home, so I get a revenge raid. So, yeah, all that's gone, man. All that stuff that you guys saw, it's all gone. It's all on my walls and given to the raiders. So, but I do have this shit ton of aluminum wires left. A couple gas cans left over from that trunk that spilled over in that half a trunk on the right side of my base. Now, okay, I showed you the engine parts and everything. Showed you that. Now let's go to, this is all the yellow boxes that you see are electronics. That's what I labeled the yellow chest, the electronics. This is a gun chest, I think. Yes, this is my more AKs. And starting off with the electronics, this is gonna amaze you too. Wait till you see this. Batteries, enough copper to last a lifetime, dude. Before I continue, I want to show you something. Oh, and also I have to throw something on the recycler. I need to show you guys my recycler before I continue. My recycler is 49 I'm almost 50, right at the threshold of the electronics, level 50. And when I put 20 batteries onto the slot, I get 8 to 10 copper bars. Yes, that's right, 8 to 10 copper bars. And it doesn't take long for these batteries. I think each battery takes 30 minutes. So that's one, two. I'm not good at math, but I don't feel like doing the math. But too much time, and that's a lot of copper bars to have. And just empty trunks. When I come in from missions, and usually I don't feel like emptying them in each individual chest. I'll just come here, dump everything real quick, and then just go back out and farm. Once trunk's full, once this chest is full, and once this chest is full, and my acid bath. Right now, I'm using this as leftover small. Like, I'll put these on, and then I'll bring an extra full set in my inventory. But I do like to get rid of these first, and so that's what these are doing here. These, I'm about to put these in the recycler too. Actually, let me throw this wheel in real quick. So that's what this is all about here. Let me refill benches up real quick before I continue. It will not take long. Is there anything chopping? Gas, more gas. So usually I put a 20 stack of wooden planks. I don't use wooden planks, but since I'm remodeling walls, I can't use my planks right now, so I have to use. So unfortunately, that's now. It sucks, but it's something I gotta do. Shit. Hold on a sec. I need more wood. Yeah, and if you guys don't know the ratio, it's 20 wooden planks with 6 charcoal. That is your best way to get the most burning substance, the most time burning substance. Yeah. It's actually 10 wood planks with 6 charcoal. But you'll have to come back again after those 10 wooden planks are gone to put another 10 on for the next 6 charcoal. So let's grab some more logs here. I think I'm low. Yes. I just had this chest full. Literally right before I started making this video. That's how fast it goes when you're not using planks. When you're using logs like this, it goes so fast, dude. It sucks. It's a lot more efficient when you're building walls. All you gotta do, though, all it means is more farming. Yeah, it's more farming, but it's more efficient when you're building your walls. So I don't mind it. Let's throw these on the benches. Oh, you know what? I'm going to keep this wood right in here. I'm going to throw a 20 stack bottles on here. There we go. Alright. Eat some stuff. That's good for now. So, okay, here's the current stack of steel that I have. It's enough to make 15 here, the 15 for the floor, and the 20 for the actual wall. So I have enough for one wall, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. 9 more copper. Here's just, the amount of metal that I have, plus the amount of metal I have in the bunker. Oh, by the way, you saw the amount of guns I have. Well, the bunker, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lockers full, top to bottom, of guns. So I just keep all my guns and 2 more lockers of good melees, machetes and, skull crushers, saws, and stuff like that. So what you see here in my base isn't everything. Like, the whole full to the max, too. Some nails and plates and stuff. Let me show you what's in my safes before I continue. I forgot to show you safes. Oops. 100 copper bar. 40 copper bar, 5 circuits that I have remaining, and 27 heat sensors. Now, the 5 circuits I have, I do buy puppies. Why? I fucking hate it. I hate buying because it's so expensive. But when I have to complete raider missions, man, like, to me, gold on this game is the most precious than anything. Because it costs money to buy, even if it's a mere 40 gold per trade with the trader. I don't care if it's 40 gold. I like to save that 40 gold. I will buy a puppy. So, once every week or so, I have to buy a puppy. Plus, all 4 turrets that I made. Plus, the 5 in the acid bath. Plus, the 5 circuits that I used to get access to the Sector 7. Plus, what else? I don't know what else. I'm trying to... Didn't the recycle... No, there's some... I don't know. But anyway, I've been through circuits like a mofo, man. But I have 5 circuits left over that I refuse to use. I will not use these until I can recycle stuff that will give me more circuits. Oh, I forgot to fill my bag. Wait a minute. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep those circuits until I actually, I have a that something is gonna come up soon that I'm gonna need circuits for. So, yeah, I'm doing remodeling right now, so otherwise I would not be putting stones in these stonecutter tables. I never do, because I'm done. I mean, look at my base. There's no more need for stone anymore. But now that I busted down 12 freaking stone walls yesterday, yeah, now I gotta start making some stones again. Gotta fill up these benches here. And that's also why I'm not using planks for campfire, like I said. I have to use logs for my campfires to make charcoal. My refined furnace, all I do is keep this furnace burning 24/7. It will never burn out. You will never catch this thing not burning. Always. And you can make between 20 and 22 steel bars per day if you keep this burning at all times. So, I keep it burning at all times, and I get about roughly 20 steel bars per day. And then, obviously, you throw these on. And, yeah, sometimes I'll need these workbenches to make, metal plates and whatnot, and nails, whatever. Then I'll just use one side to make the steel bars into steel plates. Cut this in half. Put that there. That there. And make sure that this doesn't need some aluminum. It's pretty decent on aluminum. I need some more copper. in metal. I'll get that later though. It's not a big deal now. Oh yeah, I got everything filled up. We can continue now. Okay, let's put this away. I'm getting some lag. So, once they did the... God, I swear to God they have done an optimization. I could be wrong, but ever since they came out with this anniversary update, I have had no lag. It's so smooth. It's smooth as butter. Look at this. Usually I would have to try 3 times to like move something in my inventory. Look how smooth that is. That's fixed. I had no lag while farming. I can go into anytime I want without crashing. I can leave my base. I can change levels in the bunker without crashing. Everything is fixed. But as you can see now, like, I'm lagging as I'm going through my doors. I think that's only because I'm streaming right now, because this never happens. Every time in the past, every time I streamed, this would happen too. So yeah, that's what it is. But when I'm not streaming, man, I zoom through my base now, dude. I love it. I'm having so much freaking fun with this game. So here's my batteries. What I'm showing you from here on out is electronics for the next at least 6 or 7 chests. This is a lot of copper here. Each one of these stacks roughly 8 to 10 copper bars. That's outstanding. I'm not going to do the math. Okay, so guys, if you haven't started upgrading your recycler, it is the best if you start leveling up with flashlights. Don't use anything else. You can start with light bulbs. It gives you a little bit less experience than the flashlights. However, you get to about level 15. I would say 15 is perfect. Switch to flashlights. Then use flashlights all the way up to level 50. Once you're level 50, then start putting on phones. Putting on USBs and cameras and amplifiers. Then, you know, that way you can have the 15% chance to get the second slot and, 5% to get the third slot. You'll have your maximum chance to get the items that you want. So, yeah, I recommend that it goes fast, too, because you could put a whole stack of 20, and they give the most experience for any of the electronics that doesn't actually give you awesome stuff. So, yeah, flashlights give you shitty stuff, but they have good experience, so you want to use those. Here's cameras. You know how rare cameras are, man. They are so freaking rare. Rarer than... Man, I'm trying to think of an item that's just as rare. They're so rare, man. Like, I have been saving every camera that I came across because they're so rare. Every time I came across one, they didn't have a use. They have never had a use until now with the recycler. But back when it didn't have a use, every time I saw one, I would grab it because I was like thinking to myself, why are these so rare? There has got to be some time where they will have a use in the game and they will be so useful. And I was right. They are one of the most, they are equal with the USBs and the phones and the amplifiers as far as getting, what do they give? Circuits? And I think, shoot, what is it called? Don't make me go into the crafting blueprints. It's called, shite. Where is it? They're not even here. You can't even get them anymore. The little light thingies. Here, right here. High components. Yeah. That's what I wanted to say. I couldn't remember the name. So yeah, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 140 cameras saved up over like it's been a year. Oh yeah. 1 year anniversary. A whole year. I have saved up 140 cameras. That's crazy, dude. light bulbs, locks. Dude, I really think that locks will have some type of use other than a recycler in the near future. This is a spill-off chest, as well as 3 other spill-off chests for USBs and phones. My actual chest is right here of USBs and phones, and you will shit yourself when you see this. Boom! Dude, imagine how... Dude, my recycler for electronics is already maximum level 50. Look at this, dude. 300 USBs, 400 phones, plus the spill-offs that I'm about to show you. So that's like 450 of each. So each one of these, has a chance to get a circuit and a high-tech component. I'm going to be loaded, dude, once I start putting these on. I should start putting them on now, right? But no, I'm going to wait, because I want to get all of my recycler benches up to 50. At least the important ones, like melees. Actually, not melees. I'm not even going to mess with melees, because armors, the armor recycle part of it's the same exact prizes as the weapons, such as the steel bars. Weapons, actually, no weapons do. Only samurai swords. So, why level all the way to 50 just to put samurai swords in the end? Doesn't make sense. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to firearms, electronics, vehicle parts, what's the fourth one? And armor. Or did I say that already? I don't know. There's 4 that I'm sticking to for basically the steel, the circuits, and the high-tech components. But yeah, what I'm going for next is the clothings, the SWAT gear. I'm going to throw all that SWAT gear that I have saved up, and I'm going to show you soon to get those massive amounts of steel bars. My damn base would be finished all the way up, probably. Let me eat stuff here. Alright, so I'm out of food, so I gotta pick up the pace here. Here's watches that basically have no use. I already have level 50 recycler, and these give nothing in the recycler. So, really, I'm hoping they will release something equivalent to what the old electronics bench would have been. Remember, they were teasing an electronics bench like a couple months ago? You were supposed to be putting in watches to get, some awesome shit. Well, it turns out they made it into a recycle bench instead, and it turns out watches don't give very much of anything except experience. If you don't have enough flashlights, like I did, to get you all the way up to 50, use flashlights, light bulbs, and watches combined to get yourself to 50 if you don't have enough flashlights alone. So, here's just a couple spill-off USBs and phones and cameras. You know what? I would like to put these cameras in my other camera thing, but I'm not going to be able to. Whatever. Bolts and more bolts, and then a SWAT arm. Gasoline. I am hoping to God they release another event like they did back when Christmas event and the Halloween event, where we had to fuel that van, the holiday van, to get prizes. That was awesome, dude. I was so loaded from that event, because what I have now is the same what I had back then. Actually, I have more. All I had was like one chest. I had what was it? 5 spaces worth of gas in a normal chest worth for that holiday event. So now I had double, or a little bit more than double. Now, here's this is what I did as far as the layouts of my base. The ball bearings, the rubber parts, the fabrics, wires, stuff that really that you get a shitload of, that you don't really care about, are the chests that I put on the outside of my base. Back when these walls here were not metal, they were stone, and survivors still couldn't get in my base. So what I did, I put the stuff that was that was stolen. So I would and these ball bearings and stuff on the outer walls, and I never put level 1 chests. I always put them in level 2 chests on the outside, so whoever raided my base wouldn't get that advantage of being safe behind my wall. But as you think of it, they wouldn't be safe because they have to use a C4 explosion to get past that wall, which will also break down that level 1 chest, keeping them safe as well. So in the end, I guess I was just being overcautious, which is really in this game is not a bad thing in any survival game. So now that I have this actually opened up, this was actually closed off. These were not doors, these were all solid walls. Opened this up, made this steel, and now I can put any freaking thing that I want here now without worrying about them being stolen. So, yeah, I just wanted to go over a little bit of the strategic placings and ways of how I made my base and why I did the things I do to make my base. So let's start on the new row, and this is all SWAT armors, except for this first chest. What is here? Okay, this is connector rods. I saved these in hopes there was going to be some type of use. And then the recycle bench came out, and I was like, yes, finally, I could recycle these for, probably aluminum bars or steel bars or something. Nope. You can't even recycle these. There is no use at all for these connector rods other than for what you have built. Such as, you need them for the acid bath and, I think the ATV too. Chopper, I think. There's a few things that you need them for, but I saved a hold of a whole chest, and even though the recycle bench doesn't take them yet, I still don't want to get rid of them because I have this gut feeling that something is gonna happen with these. We're gonna be able to use these somehow, so I'm holding on to them. Now, starts the SWAT chest and the samurai chest, or the SWAT samurai armors, the warrior armor that we had during the Chinese New Year's event. And I only have one set. So here's the first SWAT chest. Here's a trunk, and I am missing the boots. Unfortunately, I never did get the boots, but I do the most important pieces. Still looks pretty cool, right? And if I wanted to, I could always just... Any boots look well with this. Actually, this looks kind of stupid, but the other boots actually look kind of cool. Military boots, the level 2 boots, the rawhide boots. But these kind of look stupid, so, whatever. But I am never going to use this warrior armor for combat. I will always keep it full durability as a memento of the Chinese New Year's event. So this is a trunk. This is not a chest. This is a trunk full. Another trunk full. Again, full durability. What is this? Okay, this is another. Full durability. Another full durability. This is just a normal chest. not for a little bit less than full durability. A little tiny bit less than full durability. You know, still pretty full. And all the other chests that you saw, random, the random swap armors and basically spellovers, because I had nowhere to put them. So I kind of just found a random chest that had room and just threw them in there, rather than throwing them away to make space. I'm going to have to start wearing them soon. I have no choice. I have no choice in the matter. I have to use them. Because pretty soon, there's just nowhere to put them. There already is nowhere to put them. So far, every chest that I showed you guys is completely full. There's no room in any of these, as you guys can see. I am in a big situation. I really hope Kafir increases the threshold of the maximum amount of chests that we can put on the ground. These are empty guns that I will put into the recycler for steel. This is another chest of guns that I will put in the recycler for steel. Initially, I was saving these for a modification session in the bunker with the specialist, the weapon specialist. You can go on my YouTube channel and see two videos. One was a month and a half to 2 months ago, and the other one was about 3.5 to 4 months ago. I did about 100. That's another. I forgot to tell you. Not only did my steel go into my walls, that full entire chest of trunk chest, but it also went to gun modifications. You can watch all of the steel that I used. Those two videos that I uploaded to my YouTube. Each M16 costs 1 steel. Every every AK costs 2 steel bars. Every Glock costs 1. So, and I did them all, mostly AKs, because it was worth it. I felt that it was worth it. I was making so many steel bars that I didn't know what to do. I was stacking up so high that I was running out of space. Back then, I wasn't thinking about I thought the price of making steel walls was so absurd that I was never going to do it. But I got to a point where I had so much steel and so many, stone walls that I was finished. I mean, I was at the pinnacle of what I could accomplish. So I had to push myself and go past that pinnacle, past that bar, to find something else to use steel for. So that's why I moved on to my walls. So yeah, you can watch those two videos, and I have yet to finish the video of the walls. Once I do finish the wall video, I will release that, so be patient. Another chest of AKs that I will be using for the recycler. Paint. As you can see, there's one paint, but I just last week have used 20 white paints and 20 black paints with the skull pattern for my chopper. Yes, that is right. I am one of the few people to have the skull pattern on my chopper right now. So before I stop this video, I will make sure to show you the design on that chopper. What else? Yeah, that's it. There's no chest here. I wanted to keep this intersection clean. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay, rubber parts. Initially, this wall was my outer wall. What you see beyond this wall didn't exist not too long ago. So this was my outer wall, and this was where the rubber parts were, because I didn't care if the rubber parts were stolen. I had a lot of them. Same with the transistors. I really didn't care if the transistors were stolen. This is just recycler stuff. Amp. This will give me, it's in high-tech components. This will give me steel. This will give me steel. This, I think it gives me, it might give me steel, but if it doesn't give me a lot of experience towards the vehicle section. This will, these swords will give steel, and all these guns will give steel. This doesn't give steel, this tank, this ATV tank, but it will experience. Here's my oils that I have left over from all of the previous modifications. I modified probably around 200 guns. M16s, they only cost 5 oils. AKs cost 7 oils. Glocks cost 3 oils. Like I said, I was doing a lot of AKs. So that's 7 oils. 200 modifications I did. So imagine how many oils that I went through. And look how many I have left. So that gives you a perspective of how much that I do hard mode bunker. It's just non-stop. It's like every time that the bunker opens, I get it done, man. Like, I fucking hate it. I hate doing the bunker, but I get it done, man. It's just something I have to do to get stronger. So, yeah. I will continue to do that on a bi-daily basis. Bi-daily meaning every 2 days, obviously. Okay, this is just stuff for the recycler. Steel bar stuff. Recycler, these are all high-tech components and circuits. Steel bars. I'm gonna die soon. This is just that I don't care if it's stolen. Since we're getting to, you know, a part of my base where they can actually penetrate and get far enough that they can take stuff out of my chest. So this top section is basically all bait chests and recycler chests mixed together. Recycler, bait chest, well, and recycler. I'll use, that's a bait and recycler chest, actually, those ATV. Bait chest, bait and recycler chest, bait chest. I don't want any of these tickets. In fact, I am hoping somebody comes and just takes all this shit, because I'm tired of looking at it. Bait and recycler mixed. Recycler, baits. All the stuff on the top, bar top, is all bait. 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 So, that's the strategy as far as that. Again, if you missed it, here's my safes. 5 and 27. Okay, let me show you my chopper real quick before I go back into my base and show you the final 2 side rows. I am almost done with my video. I hope you guys are enjoying. And honestly, guys, I used to work hard at streaming and making YouTube videos. I still work hard at the YouTube videos, but not so much streaming anymore. I promise you guys, I'm going to start streaming now. What would really influence me and make me want harder is subscriptions, man. If any of you guys are watching right now that are not subscribed to me, please, man, show me the love. Hit that sub button. I could teach you so much stuff. I've been playing for a full year. Ever since this game was released, I can teach you anything you want to know. I know this game front and back, man, and I'll even teach you guys, like, one-to-one. Add me to Discord, add me to Facebook. I'll talk to you both locations, privately, whatever you talk about, whatever you ask, don't be afraid to ask me. Let me eat some stuff. Yeah, don't be shy, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. That's all I'm here to do is help. Alright, let's show the final last 2 rows, including this section here. I didn't show you this section here yet. But it's not like awesome stuff. It's just like stuff that I am mostly in contact with. Stuff that I'm looting on a daily basis that I need close to my entrance, basically. But we'll go to this side. God, I love this door over here on the side. Ever since I made that, I just love it. Okay, recycler guns. Masks that I don't think we'll ever have a use for. Recycle guns. Gun parts. I would love for anybody to send me a screenshot showing me more gun parts than this. This took me a very long time to make, and then actually, not only did I completely stop, but 3 weeks after I stopped recycling guns, these actually, I never brought them home from raids. I made these all straight from guns. So imagine how many guns this was. Each gun is one gun part. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 guns that you see here that were recycled. So after I stopped recycling, 3 weeks later is when they actually took the gun bench out of commission. We can't even recycle guns if we wanted to. We have to use the recycler. And now the recycler isn't even 100% chance. It's only 15% chance if you are the maximum level. So, oh my God, I am so glad that over and done with before they took that out and put it in the recycler. Falcon, what's up? What is up, bro? Oh, man. It's been a while, dude. My main man. My main bro. How you been, dude? You still playing? Yeah, I know you're still playing. How come you don't stream no more? I don't get any notifications you streaming. You don't stream? This is my fur. Keep in mind, guys, 1 month ago, this chest that you see here was at the far top of my base and was at the outer section, and it was actually raided. And these clothings were not here. It was actually all fur, top to bottom. All these were fur. And I was raided. They took this whole box of fur. Yes, this whole box. 500 fur. Gone, dude. Gone. I was able to get some of it back. For the revenge raid, I took his guns and stuff like that. I was only able to get probably 50, or no, about 60 to 80. I was only to take a couple stacks with me back, but I replenished back. I replenished back. Did also make a couple full sets. They are now half durability. Here's a full set that I still have, but most are almost gone, and I still have a bunch of full fur left over. Now the other row, we got like 2 minutes left of the stream. I did show you my chopper, but it actually didn't show you the skull pattern very good. The angle that you're seeing it at right now doesn't really give it justice. Alright, so here's the outside. I don't even know myself what's in these. Okay, more recycle stuff. More recycle stuff. More recycle stuff. More. And that's it. And then there's my bait box outside that has 15 bauxite. No, it has 10 bauxite and 8 aluminum wire. Yeah, that's it. And then, last section. I know, dude, it has been a while. It's been forever, bro. It's been about 2 months, but I told you I was going to be back to YouTube sooner or later. And here I am. Oh, I gotta take a hit of my vape. I'm nicking. Alright. So, first of all, I showed you the current. And why I say current is because tomorrow, this could be completely gone. My metal never lasts for long. Same with the plates. This could be gone tomorrow as well. Same with the nails. I have enough steel to make one floor and one wall. Wow, I have this. I didn't know that I made this much planks back this quickly. Just like 10 hours ago, I had no planks. I used the remaining amount on the 12 stone walls that I broke down in order to make doors instead of walls. I used the last remaining on those walls and campfire making charcoal. So that's why I'm using logs on my campfire now, because I have to build this up. I built this up quickly, man. Like, it's going quickly, and actually, I gotta refill my benches again right now. This is just the remaining amount of oak that I have left, and the tape that I have. Let me fill my benches up real quick. Sorry about this. Give me 1 second. I'm out of wood again. I gotta go on another wood farming session, which I will stop this stream, but then I will start another stream with a different title right after this, and that title will depend on what happens when I try to leave my base right now. If I leave my base and it shows me having a trade deal outside, then my next video is going to be raid. However, if it doesn't, then my next video is going to be just going to farm some wood. And most of you probably don't know how to speed farm. There's a new method now that I'll get all into that later, but it's a method where you can farm wood 3 times faster, probably 4 times faster than normal. It's insane, and I will show you that as well. But let me get this video over with first. Hey, what's up, Pro? I remember you, bro. What's up? Long time, man. I'll be streaming a lot from now on. Sorry I was gone so long, man, but I'm back. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming a lot of things again. I lost hope there for a while, man. Nobody was subbing. In fact, not only was nobody subscribing, but I was losing subscriptions. Seriously. In fact, 2 people unsubscribed since yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but it's a stream right now, and you are not subscribed to me, please, man. I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. You'll get notifications of videos or any of the streams that I have, and I will be streaming more than any other LDOE YouTuber out there, whether it be, I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to give anybody credit, but just know that I will be streaming way more than any other LDOE YouTuber out there. I do have a lot of very interesting videos too that I wish that you guys would just watch. Nobody watches my videos, and it's very disheartening. I work so damn hard on making these videos. The editing, the file creations, it takes so much time and effort to make it look at a professional level to gain attention, and I still don't gain the attention or I still don't gain the likes or the subscriptions. And you know, it hit me where it hurts, guys. It really did. It hit me hard, and that's another reason why I stopped streaming. I gave up in a sense. But now that a lot of this lag is gone, and I have a lot more confidence now. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try the stream thing again. And so, you know, I'm going to say it again. If there's some of you guys here that have not subscribed yet, I really love it, dude. I will not forget your name. If you subscribe, I will not forget you, and I will be so thankful. So, we got my benches. Oh, we got my campfires. Let me get my campfires real quick. Sorry, I'm already losing my voice. I'm talking every day like this. And I have a really bad, I don't want to say throat cancer, but it's yeah, I have a really bad throat. Hey, what's up, MD Siam? Welcome. Oh, yo, hold up. Okay, shoot. I'm out of wood, dude. What am I think I have wood left over here. Awesome. That works. That'll work. I didn't mean to put it there. Hang on 1 second. So, alright. Sorry about that, guys. So, this will do for now until... I'm going to grab some of this wood over here. And then, you know what? The next video is going to be a little bit of fun. I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do next. I kind of want to farm some wood, so I just have that wood. But a raid, let's face it, would be a lot more interesting to watch for a stream. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I don't even want to ask you, because I know what your answer is. Raid, all the way down. You know it. Alright, so let me throw these in. Like I said, I keep my benches burning all day, every day. Even when I'm sleeping. If you really want balls and you're serious about this game, go to Sierra. This is because I'm streaming. Number one, I get the lag because of all the doors. But in this recent patch, like, I'm on iOS, I'm not on a computer. What's up? Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Love you. But that's actually one of the reasons why a lot of people didn't want to me in the past, is because I lagged so hard. You think the lag's bad now? Until you saw it, like, before. It was I was turtle speed, bro. Like, I'm talking this freaking fast. That's the full speed that I could go through my base. But when they released the anniversary patch 8.5, they fixed all the bugs I was getting. I was crashing literally 30 to 40 times a day. That's not even over-exaggerating. I'm being serious. No matter what I did, go to my chopper to leave to go to the world map, or if I killed myself in my base to refresh my body, or switched levels in the bunker, no matter what I did, I would crash. And it was getting bad for a while. But as soon as the new anniversary pack, they fixed it all. I am, not only am I not crashing and bugging out, but I have no lag at all in my base. I am flying full sprint speed through my base for the first time in a year. They had to have optimized their game. Finally, if they did optimize their game, it's their first optimization ever. And I gotta tell you, I used to, I love this game so much, but I hated it. I hated this game with a passion because I couldn't play the game I loved the most. But now, I am enjoying every goddamn second that I play this game because it's just fixed. And I'm loving it, man. But every time that I stream, the reason why you're seeing this lag now is because every time that I stream, I'll get this lag. I guess it's the FPS going down because, streaming to YouTube or whatever, but it's not like this all the time. Some of the days, it's a little bit slower than others. Some days I fly, some days I'm a little bit slow. So, right now you're just, I apologize that you're just going to have to, deal with it until I can leave my base here. But all you guys that are watching right now, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really don't even know how many people are here or watching or what's going on, because I usually have a second device that's watching the chat, but today I decided to keep myself focused and undistracted on pretty much my first day streaming in the past 2 months. I'm back now. You'll see a lot more of me. So these chests down here, and if you're coming into this video right now, you might want to scroll back to the beginning of my video when I first started showing what is actually in my chests. I showed you everything that's in all of my chests, the outlay of base, all of my skills, all of my dog skills, my turrets, my steel walls, basically everything. I went through everything. This is the end of my video, and I really, if you made it this far, God, I love you guys, man, for real. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. So, basically what's left is this little section right here that you see here. And right here is just some extra military and SWAT armors. I showed you that top, I showed you this top row. And then we'll come down to, this is my stone that will be gone literally today. All this stone will be poof, gone within 20 minutes. Some more armors. Some health stuff. First aids. More health. Just random stuff that's it's my overspill box, basically. This is my half durability weapon section. This is where I'll go out to a section, get my whatever weapon I'm using, half durability, and I'll put it in this chest for next time. Just leather and rope. And some puppies that I refuse to open because I don't need any more. I'm done with dogs. I have all my dogs with almost near perfect stats, with the exact stats that I want. So why open more dogs to cost more food? It's not worth it. So I'm just gonna keep the boxes the way they are until maybe some kind of changes come about. So before I stop the stream, and keep in mind, once I do stop the stream, I am immediately, within 5 minutes, I'm going to stream again, doing some farming, or doing a raid, or both. So, before I do end this, I'm going to show one more quick look, one more fast look, if you missed it, of most of my chests. The chests that I feel that are good. So, we'll start, right here is a good place to start. And I'm going to go a little bit quick, so, take a look. And, keep in mind, these are all full durability, too. And they're all trunks. Silenced. Spillover chest. I used to have 300 C4s. Now I have 7 because I use them all for exploration. Machete chest. Saw chest. Skull crushers. And I used these on purpose so that I would have space for my spillovers. Samurai chest. Signs. Fabric. SWAT. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put this... Sorry, hold on. Let me just stick this in here real quick before I continue. No. It's this one. There we go. Oh, yeah. This lag. Yep. Yeah, I'm normally not this laggy. It's just the stream, that's all. This is engine parts. I'm 20 engine parts away from the ATV. Turret parts, even though my turrets are already finished. All 4 turrets. I don't know what to do with them. Wire. Some gas. More wire. More wire. I used 800 steel bars already. All gone. 800. Yes. You might think that's far-fetched, but I'm not. I have all the photos, all the video proof. Check all my previous videos. And some are actually still coming to show you where all the steel. But this is all that's left. I used to have a whole trunk of copper too. That's gone too. But that's all I have left of that. Spillover chest. I didn't show you my guns. Oh, I skipped my guns. Why the hell did I do that? More guns. More guns. More guns. And yes, these are all for full durability. More guns. More guns. Wait a minute. Yeah, I forgot to show you this one too. Oh no, I showed you that one. I didn't show you this one. Yeah, more guns. Showed you that one. More guns. All VSSs. All full durability. Well, except for a couple sliver. A little bit down there. Here's my baby. Right in the middle of town where nobody can get. My baby. Boom. Full military of durability. Full modification AKs. Oh yes, that's my baby. And full M16s, full Glocks, all full durability. And we'll skip that chest and go to this one first. 20 grenade launchers, 15 miniguns, including these 5 miniguns, and scars, flare guns, Berettas, and hey, can somebody tell me how many people are watching right now? I'm just curious, since I can't physically watch the chat right now. I would really appreciate it if somebody can shout me out that number. Yeah, there's, vehicle parts there. There's, I showed you all this. I'll show you my electronics, too, before I go real quickly. There's my gas. Bolts. There's my babies. Yep. This will get me a ton of high-tech components. Probably about 50 amplifiers. That'll be high-tech components and circuits as well. A couple spill-offs here. Cameras. Light bulbs. And if you weren't here before, you guys, honestly, if I were you, I would go level 1 to 15 with light bulbs experience in your recycler, and then from level 15 to 50, I'm talking all the rest, 15 all the way to 50 with flashlights. Yeah, they don't give much of a reward, but they give the most experience for the shittier type of electronics. And here's my other babies, my batteries. My electronics lab is level 50, or is about to be level 50 today. It's about to hit level 50. So every time I put a stack of 20 on, I get 8 to 10 copper bars. So, I mean, that's infinite amount of copper bars. So that's my video, guys. That's my stream. That is my documentation of the progression of May. Trying to think if there's anything else here. Let's go outside real quick to see if they're gonna give me a trade deal. If not, then I'll probably just farm instead until they give me a trade deal. So I didn't get a number yet. Can anybody tell me how many people are currently on my stream? Can anybody see? I would really appreciate it if you could tell me. I'm not currently watching right now. Oh wait, there is an event. Oh, that's the yep. Well, no trader yet, guys, but that means I'll be farming a little bit, and maybe there's some of you that don't know the technique to really experience up and farm much, much quicker. So I'll be actually ending my stream right now to change the title of my next stream, and I'll see you guys very shortly. Thank you guys once again. Yeah, sit tight if you want to watch. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thanks.